Hello, my name is Mr. Noonan, and a question that I always get asked in my work is, how do I drag and drop while presenting in a PowerPoint? So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can present in PowerPoint and drag and drop, add text, and even edit elements while presenting. In all my travels working as a digital learning leader, I was surprised at how little I saw this PowerPoint trick being used in the classrooms. Let's have a look how easy it is. The first thing you need to do is put your PowerPoint into full screen edit mode. To do this, we're going to hold the Shift and Control key and press the normal button down the bottom of the screen. This will take away the thumbnails and the notes on the bottom of the screen. The next thing we need to do is remove the ribbon. We're going to go to the top right hand side and click on the ribbon display options. Click on Auto Hide Ribbon and we're entered into full screen edit mode. This is very similar as going into a slideshow mode to present your information to your students. But we now have access to edit anything that's on the page while we're presenting. Let's look at some examples. I'm going to hit the arrow key. Here is a word cloud lesson, and all I need to do is click and drag on any of the elements and I can move them around my screen while I'm presenting. In this lesson, I can put them in the order that I feel appropriate or through the discussion with the students that they feel appropriate for our word climb vocabulary lesson. Let's look at another example. Here is a place value lesson using MAB blocks. I can use these blocks to show the students place value. I can also take advantage of the PowerPoint shortcuts while I'm in edit mode and presenting at the same time. If you're interested in learning more about PowerPoint shortcuts, have a look at the video I made earlier on all the PowerPoint shortcuts you can use. So in order to use these, the first one is 200s. I'm going to go over to the hundreds block and I can use the Control key and click and drag to duplicate these items. I need two of them, so I'm going to grab another one. Now I've got my 200s blocks. I can go grab my 110 and my 5 ones. I can do that quickly with the Control key to add my 5 ones just by duplicating while I'm in this presentation mode. Another example, here I have a fill in the blanks lesson where I can use for my writing lesson to improve vocabulary and improve the sentences, as well as use a prompt to go and write from. All I need to do is click and drag on my elements, drag them over to the closed passage, and have a discussion with my students the most appropriate words to use in the different contexts. What I can also do is click into the element and use better words if the students feel there is a better word to use. I also have my blocks down the bottom, and I can do the same thing, and we can have a discussion about what Sarah may have seen in the trees. Another example, here we have healthy and unhealthy discussion, where I can move, click and drag my blocks into the appropriate areas for healthy and unhealthy as we have our discussion. Another example, here is a punctuation lesson with none of the punctuation actually into our text. While we're in this edit mode, we can take advantage of the drawing tools as well on our screen. For example, I can just start using my main learning display tools to start editing this text with the students to make sure it's got the correct punctuation. Hopefully you can use this drag and drop method in order to enhance your lessons in the classroom and make them more interactive on the main learning display screen. If you have questions, feel free to reach out here on YouTube, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or feel free to email me if you've got extra questions specific to your situation. When you're ready, you can exit the full screen edit mode by heading to the top right hand side, clicking back on Show Tabs and Commands, and then hitting the normal button down the bottom of your screen. Hopefully you're able to use these interactive lessons in your classroom to add more engagement. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you.